Well, hello everyone. I hope that your day is going absolutely amazing whenever this video finds you. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Alyssa. It is so nice to meet you. I hope you consider subscribing and hanging out with us. And if you are not new here, I'm glad that you're back with me doing today's plan with me. So today I am planning for the week of Canada Day. So if you're new here, I am Canadian, ergo Canada Day, and I am using this beautiful Canadian themed Canada Day kit from Simply Beautiful Plans. It is beautiful. Again, her kits are always bold and beautiful and bright and have a lot of really fun things and elements to them. So it tends to fall out of what I normally have been doing, but as you know, I like to really mix things up. I do like a mix of fashion girls and floral and all of that fun stuff, and hers always sits in that more bold and beautiful place. So yeah, so if you are new here, I do PR for quite a few shops. All my shops will be listed down in the description box below, but as I go through, I'll mention the shops if I remember to and my code for them, just like right now. My code for Simply Beautiful Plans is Alyssa, and that gets you 15% off your entire order and my freebie. She is also in the upcoming Made in Canada Day collab sale, Made in Canada collab sale, along with a bunch of other shops, and I'll kind of mention them as I go along. I am just laying down my base right now. So as I lay down my base, I am going to let you watch what's going on while I play some beautiful music, and I'll pop back in once I start kind of popping down more interesting things that aren't my base. So I'll see you in a bit. All right, that base is down and it is beautiful. I love it. Again, she always has such stunning foil. If you're wondering, she does use premium matte paper as well. So I'm just popping down my sidebar. I don't do habit trackers this week, which is interesting for me. It's not that I didn't have the room. I just kind of wanted a little bit more spacing in my sidebar, which actually doesn't exactly happen because it's still pretty full now that I think about it. So I popped down what I'm doing this week, and so far what I've used, as you can see, I've used little skinny dividers from Dash of Sun Designs, just like I always do, to break up my date covers and my header. I also have a very creaky chair, so if you hear creaking, I promise you it's creaking. And I do have a code for you for Dash of Sun. It is Alyssa10 for 10% off your entire order, plus my freebie as well. And I love them. I use them as dividers, but I mostly use them to really break up that header and date cover. I'm also throwing down, I definitely took inspiration from Rachel from Gathered Plans for this one, and I'm popping down some honey inked kind of half dividers, peeking out dividers. I never know what to call them, but they're really pretty, and I kind of throw them on throughout on my entire top half of my little, I guess, date cover, I guess you could say. And yeah, so this week is a pretty chill week. I don't have anything too crazy going on. I'm also throwing down these dividers, as you can see, from Sadie's stickers. They're super cute. Unfortunately, I'm down to my last two, so I definitely have to pop in an order and get some more. She has released some beautiful fall things. I can't decide if I'm ready for fall. I feel like on a kit level, I'm ready to collect fall. Like, I have been collecting fall stuff. I have been looking for fall stuff for a little bit now because I had a lot of my summer faves early on. But I feel like emotionally, I'm not quite there. I'm still kind of in school. No, not kind of. I'm still taking 3 university courses right now through my spring, but I haven't quite mentally had a break. So I'm not really in a full summer mode yet. So I'm not 100% ready for fall, but fall is coming out. I collect for fall right now, so I have got quite a few fall kits. I held on to some fall kits last year, including one from Giving Girl that I really liked. So I don't know, but I did order her 2 of Sadie Sticker's fall releases during her last sale. One for Thanksgiving and one for just a regular autumnal thing. And I do fall through September, October, and into November. So I do need quite a few kits, but I still don't know how emotionally there I'm feeling. Anyway, so what is going on my paper right now? Up top of my little thing over there. Oh, there's a bit of a glare from the light. Sorry. That's what happens when you use like studio lights. I have these super cute little half kind of star mandala from Sadie Stickers. I also have these beautiful string lights going up right now from the Giving Girl. I do have a code for you from Giving Girl. It is Alyssa10 for 10% off your entire order. Definitely recommend using it because 10% is quite a bit. And then I'm also got this little vine coming in from Honey Inked. So overall, these little vines I use throughout my entire spread are all from Honey Inked. I don't want to kind of keep saying that. My florals are also from Christine's Paper Studio, and I believe that's it now that I'm looking at it. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, Christine's Paper Studio from her sheets, and then also some from her PR freebies that I had in my sticker book. So that's what's going on. Also, I'm using a July script, and that little abbreviated July script is also from Sadie Stickers. I also popped on a couple of leaves, and then also a floral from Honey Inked as well from Rachel's freebie. So yeah, but let me know down in the description box below, back to like autumnal and shop starting in autumnal. Let me know how you feel. I know some people are ready and collecting. I like to for me, I like to have my kits early, mostly because shipping to Canada can be a wait. It sometimes takes 2 weeks. It sometimes takes up to 4 weeks. So if I order in September, I'm not going to have it until November or potentially later, especially around that time of the year when people start buying for Christmas. So I do tend to buy quite a bit earlier, but let me know what you think. Are you collecting for fall? Have you bought fall? Are you just not there yet? Are you kind of like me, conflicted, where your albums are ready, but you're mentally not there? So let me know, because I'm definitely quite not sure how I'm feeling, but I did definitely collect. I do have, and then I have some from last year that I really liked that I didn't use, and I'm excited to use this year from a whole bunch of different shops too. So yeah, onto my sidebar. Again, I do have a beautiful thick, I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's like a lace divider, the thick ones from Blue Paper Studio under my To Clean header. And at the bottom there, I just did a little something with a quarter box and a Christine's Paper Studio floral, a little divider from Christine's Paper Studio, and then a couple of different icons from the kit itself. Those lace headers are from Simply Beautiful Plants as well in rose gold. I have them in a whole bunch of different foils from her. They're so cute, and I love to kind of pepper them in through different, I guess, kits. So yeah, let's jump into Monday. Monday was a pretty chill day. I worked and I marked that off with a half box from or I guess not even a box, a half layering piece from the kit, and then my florals from Honey Inked and Christine's Paper Studio, and then I used a work script from Mira Mabel. I do a lot of searching in this plan with me. I actually found I pulled my albums out a lot more than I normally do. I couldn't remember what I did last week. If that sounds weird, I usually write it down on a paper, but on my like desk calendar, but I had my desk calendar tucked away because my little puppy was in shark mode for about a week, and she's kind of still there, but not entirely anymore. So I didn't really get to write down what I wrote last week, but I do have a running tab of what's going on this week. So it was took me a minute to like pull. I was like, did I do this? Did I do this? I know what I thought I wrote, but then it's like, I feel like I did more than that on this day. So I pulled quite a bit. So there's a little bit of little gaps here. I guess I could have edited them out, but that's not really, I do edit them out normally. And I have edited some pieces in this, I guess, playing with me, but I haven't, I don't know. It's not kind of my style. I kind of like to just talk through what I'm doing. So yeah, that's what went on. I had a 9 to 3 shift that day. It is a shortened shift. I usually work 9 to 5, but it was a 9 to 3 that day. My Mondays are usually 9 to 3. And then I grabbed sushi for lunch. So I actually come home for lunch at about 12:30, and I head back at about 1:30. Yeah, I head back about 1:30. And I ordered sushi to the house that day, and I used some little specs from Honey Inked from the freebie, and then some more string lights from the Giving Girl, and then an icon from White Deer Stationery as well. I just did another order with her in an already shift, and I think I'm going to do another one because she just released again. If you keep an eye on her, on her shop, I highly recommend following White Deer Stationery. She has some really cute icons. They are all hand drawn, and she usually does a 20% off sale. And if you're, I believe, somewhere in Canada, it's also free shipping most of the time or all the time. I don't know. I don't know if I've just hit lucky or it's all the time. So definitely check her out if you're looking for some really cute icons. And if you're not in Canada, guys, the Canadian dollar, the American dollar is always just so much better. So I definitely recommend checking her out. And then that evening I was watching Manifest. So I started Manifest. It just kind of caught my eye. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, it was the weekend prior. Nathan and I stayed home. My family went to a family's house for dinner, and we stayed home with Natty because it was just a lot. And she's a puppy, and it's a lot to bring to someone's house. So Nathan and I kind of had an in-night where we ordered Indian food. And then I randomly put on Manifest because I was like, oh, this looks interesting. And I do a lot of like starting shows and not finishing them, or starting shows and being like, and then moving on. But it caught me. It caught me in the second episode. Also, Josh Dallas. Can we talk about how beautiful he is? Let me know if you watched Once Upon a Time. I love Josh Dallas. He's Prince Charming. If you have any recollection of Once Upon a Time, and he's in Manifest. I watched the first season and I was hooked. I was intrigued, and I started it with Nathan. We probably got a couple episodes in, and then, as always, in true Alyssa fashion, I have zero chill and I binge watch. And then I'm off during the week and I do my homework. And when I'm doing homework, I usually have a show going on. Or if I'm editing or without voiceover, or I'm editing like a haul, I always have my thing going, like my iPad going with whatever I'm watching. So it's so easy for me to binge because I don't work 9 to 5. I'm juggling school and part-time. And then I finished it like recently, but I really got into it on Monday, and he actually turned around to me on Wednesday and he was like, I would have watched this with you. And I was like, I didn't think you liked it. He hates the kind of shows that I like. So I figured I just kind of wrote him off on that one, but I was like, oh, rewatch it. But I did watch it. I binge watched it on Monday. It is very good. I also used an icon from White Deer Stationery as I'm blabbing about it. So yeah, that was my Monday. Tuesday was my day off. I used a bow box from Miss and Meow, a little squiggly from Sadie Stickers, and then florals again from Honey Inked. Yeah. Oh, I also got my time of the month that day, and I used a little icon from Paper Bits that says ugh. It's a very subtle icon, but it's a very cute one. And then I wrote like ugh because had to pull out my nicks for the week. But yeah, and then Natty went to the dog park. So I mentioned on my last plan with me that we took Natty to the dog park, and it didn't go very well because a lot of owners, I guess around that time, weren't being responsible for their dog. So we were only in there for 10 minutes. Theo was being harassed by two bigger dogs because he's an alpha sized, and she's a puppy, and all the dogs were like, ooh, puppy. And no one was calling off their dogs, and she's not very big. I mean, she is getting big, but she wasn't at the time. So we ended up leaving after 10 minutes, and then I took her that Tuesday morning. And we actually went when there's a whole bunch of dog walkers, including Theo's dog walker. So she had a blast. She was there for half an hour. She had fun. It was such a different experience. Same park, different group of people. And it was amazing. So we did that. I used a dog paw from the Giving Girl to mark that off and an icon from the kit. And then I layered that on top of a Bloom Paper Studio thick divider again. And I also did some school work that day. And I used a Paper Bits Co. Laptop Girl. By the way, Paper Bits Co. is also in the Made in Canada collab sale, so check that out as well. I do have a code for you. It is Alyssa15 for 15% off your entire order and my freebie. You know, I love her stuff. It, again, is hand-drawn. It's so beautiful and so fun, so definitely check her out. On Wednesday, Natty and I went to the park again. I used a circle scallop from Miss and Meow, two paws from the Giving Girl, and then another half a kind of starry lace mandala from Sadie's Stickers. I had my first nail appointment, which was incredible. And I got in and I was like, I'm going to do a pedi. I'm just going to do a basic manicure. I can do my own nails. I don't need anyone to do my nails. And then she was like, manicure. And I was like, no tip. I needed a tips. I want my nails back, and I have them back. So I have decided to go back and do my nails, even though I invested so much in my nail polish and my UV light. But I don't know. I might go back to doing like half, and like sometimes I'll do it and take them off, but I don't know how I'm feeling about them. I love my nails. I mean, they're not done well, unfortunately, but I do love having them. So I have another appointment coming up this week because I actually don't like what she did with them. But yeah, so that was my Wednesday. I had a nail appointment with my mom. I used a bear with a heart and a bow from Sadie's Stickers. The bear with the heart is from Paper Bits. And then another little squiggle from Sadie's Stickers. I also filmed my plan with me and my haul that day. It was a very busy filming day, and I used a filming camera from White Deer Stationery. And then I also binged Manifest again that night and used a icon from White Deer Stationery as well. As you can see, I'm pulling stickers on my screen. I feel like I'm always behind or ahead. I never know. No, I am definitely behind. Well, that's okay. I am pulling stickers. I remember the basics of what I did, but not the little things like nail appointments and like the small things. So I didn't quite get to put in everything that I wanted to, but this is quite a gist of my day. I also do a lot of like random housework. I don't put in my like laundry or what I cleaned too much this week. I put it all on my sidebar because I had a running list in my, not my desk planner, my B6. So that is all on there because I try to at least clean one major thing a day within my space, whether it's a bathroom or laundry or, Natty's area. But I try to at least tackle one thing a day. Let me know, by the way, if you watched Manifest or even Once Upon a Time. The 2 seasons are on Netflix. The 3rd season, I think you can watch on a streaming site. I know you can watch it on Rogers here in Ontario. And then Once Upon a Time you can watch on Disney Plus, which I just restarted. I'm on the 2nd season. I kind of breezed my way through the first one. It was a fantastic season, don't get me wrong, but I remember what happens. I do rewatch shows often, not more than like twice or sometimes 3 times. It's a nostalgia thing, but I love doing it. I do the same with books, and I'm not like a Disney person, so Once Upon a Time was never like a Disney thing for me. You've never seen me plan with Disney kids before. I'm not that much into Disney. Like, I like Belle and I like Disney, but I like the Grimm's brothers too. Like, I like the original stories. So, but Once Upon a Time, like when they're twisted, that's when I find I really enjoy them when they're like twisted and changed and almost rewritten in a sense. It's the same with the Lunar Chronicles. It's a lot of the Disney princesses or the nursery rhyme princesses that have been twisted in a cyborg way. So for me, that's kind of fun. That's why Once Upon a Time really appealed to me. So I don't know. Let me know if you watch those shows, if you enjoyed Once Upon a Time before, or if you watched Manifest. I'd love to hear what you think. All right, so on to Thursday. So Thursday was a day that gave me pause. I actually, at one point, thought about not using this kit, but the reason I did it for two big reasons. One, I really wanted to showcase this kit. Amy did a beautiful job on it. I had every intention of using it because at the time we had planned to do something for Canada Day. And also because it's a different kind of kit, and I am still Canadian. So I did end up using it, but we didn't actually celebrate Canada Day on Thursday. So I did want to celebrate the beauty of this kit and the hard work that Amy did when designing and putting together this kit, but Canada Day itself we didn't celebrate. A major reason why is we are part Indigenous, my family. My mom's great-grandmother was full Ojibwe, and she did live on a reservation, and she did have family and friends who went to those reform schools because she was of that age. So we decided as a family not to celebrate. We didn't do a barbecue. We didn't do any fireworks. We wouldn't have done fireworks anyways. I don't like fireworks, especially with a puppy right now. But it just didn't feel right to celebrate Canada Day with what happened with the reform school. So instead we treated it like a Thursday and took that time and that space to have that conversation, talk about what happened with the reform schools and the bodies that were found, and just educated ourselves. But we did stuff that day as well as a family together. So we'll sort of more so myself, Nathan, and my mom and my mom's friend. But yeah. Thursday, I did a order from Letters to Apollo. I also put one in the other day, so that is 2 back-to-back. Alyssa. And I used, again, my florals and then a Paper Bits Co. girl with tea, because that's usually what I am ordering, is I'm sitting there with a cup of tea and ordering some sort of sticker. I keep saying, a bunch of my planner friends and I will message each other in the group and be like, I'm feeling spendy, and we'll just spend or like either put in an order together or start looking and talking about stickers. I used another divider from Christine's Paper Studio, and then I also used because we did go to Kensington Market, I had to pick up a bunch of different groceries because it was open that day. A lot of places there stayed open, and again, there were marches, and there was a lot of orange shirts that day, which was wonderful for me to see. I was really hit that day, I think, emotionally thinking about everything that's gone on and how that could have impacted our family on my mother and great-grandmother's side. I used an icon from White Deer Stationery and some more florals from Christine's Paper Studio. I also took my little Natty downtown with us. It was her first time out and about in the city. We're moving into the city, so it was actually really good for her. She was a flippin' angel. We had we sat outdoors and ate it at Urban Herbivore, and she just sat next to me, had her water and her treat. She was beautiful. I also came home and did laundry that day. I used a half scallop from Panda Bird Design, laundry script from Letters to Apollo, which by the way is so cute. And then another icon from White Deer Stationery, a divider from Christine's Paper Studio, and then some little kind of floral pieces from Honey Inks because I watched Manifest again. So yeah, that was my Thursday. Let me know if you celebrated Canada Day. Let me know what you did on Canada Day if you celebrated with your family and friends. Friday, I used again, a script from Mira Mabel, a icon from Paper Bits, and another Bloom Studio lace layer underneath my quarter box. And then I also used a divider from Christine's Paper Studio and then some florals as well. And I scheduled my videos that day. I walked Natty at lunch because I worked that day. I did a Sephora order, and then I actually cleaned some bedding. And then I also ordered myself a new Aura Estelle. I ordered a succulent color, green, super pretty. It'll be really nice with the dashboards that I've got going on right now. So I'm excited for that. Let me know if you ordered during that pre-sale. And then I also did a quick shopping trip to Winners. Newsflash, Winners and HomeSense here in Ontario allow you to bring your dogs in. I can't leave her right now because we're training. So she tends to come with me everywhere. And then we also crate train as well. So yeah. And then on Saturday, I was off this weekend. I did my eyebrows and I went to the dog park with Natty. We actually went on a dog park hike with her. She was fantastic. I did some English work. I did my quiz and an assignment, and I used another girl from paper bits, and then I also used a wax icon from Crafts by Towie to mark off the waxing of the brows. And then I also we went to Port Credit and we did a little walk along the Credit River there, and we had some ice cream. She was amazing. By the way, Natty learned to swim at the dog park in the morning. She jumped in the water and realized she could swim, and she loves the lake. So we actually was trying to get in the water the whole night at Port Credit. She loved it. I used another girl from Paper Bits, and yeah, it was a really nice chill Saturday actually. I really had a good day. And then on Sunday, we went to a hike at that park again with Natty, just to tire her out. She flippin' loves it. We don't let her off leash. It is an off leash park, but her recall isn't 100% yet. And there are coyotes. If she goes missing because she's so small, that's it. So we have her on a 10-foot training leash, and we actually train while we're there and recall while we're there. I use a floral from Christine's Paper Studio, another girl from Paper Bits, and then a divider from Christine's as well. I also did a yoga workout. I used a cute little icon from Pink Paper Studio, so cute in gold. And then we had a dinner and a barbecue that time where Natty got to spend some time with her my brother's dog. My brother's dog is reactive, unfortunately, due to abuse before he adopted her. So we're trying to get them to know each other from afar. We just don't let them come close because we can't trust her quite yet. Not Natty, but the other dog. Her recall is just not good. She's a little, not vicious, but scared and anxious. And it becomes out really, really reactive. So for that, I used a script from Letters to Apollo, another icon from White Deer Stationery, and then I also watched Manifest again. I think I finished season 2 that day, and I just finished season 3 the other day. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's my week. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to leave you here while I fill out my sidebar. I hope you have a really safe day. Let me know. Let's have some conversation down in the description box or down in the comments below, or you can always message me on Instagram. I will see you super soon. There will be no video this Tuesday, but there will be one up next Saturday. I'll see you then. Stay safe, guys. Bye.